The Sasol Volkswagen development squad of Nkosi Nzimande and Fani Maiwa were running on the fringes of the top 20, but driving steadily in their City Golf. They kept it on the road on the slippery surface to eventually finish fourth in class. With more than a minute over Damso starting the final gravel stage, Habich could afford to take it easy, but that is not his style, and he was pushing as hard as ever to keep his concentration levels up. He took the win again, making it his 8th stage win out of 14. Comfortably in second, Damso also had no reason to push hard, but he once again encountered last-minute problems. His car dropped a valve, and the crew were forced to block off cylinders to ensure he could complete the open road section and the final short tar stage. With the handling now to his liking and full power on tap, Berger put in an impressive second-day performance. He shared a stage win with Habich and took second fastest time in the last 5 stages to close in, but never threatened Damso's second place. If he carries this form into the next event, the Total Rally of South Africa, he will no doubt be a strong contender for the overall win. 32-year-old Ryan and 27-year-old Carey Hill produced the drive of the rally. Will they be able to keep up the performance and even improve as the year progresses? That's the question on everyone's lips. The final stage was another short, spectator-friendly tar test in and around the Gateway Centre's car park and access roads. Just 3.7 kilometers now stood between the golf crew and victory. We went in-car with Damso's Toyota for the final stage. Listen to how sick the engine sounds. Not surprisingly, he cruised through the stage, but more importantly concluded a difficult rally for himself and the team with a rich haul of championship points. It's been a long time since Damso hasn't won a stage of a rally he's competed, and he probably hopes it won't happen again soon. Habich and Judd took their 9th stage win to confirm their dominance of the rally. The comfortable victory was a perfect start to the season for the reigning champions. A difficult debut for the new Ranix then, but no doubt it'll be much more competitive by the next round of the championship. With the opening event of the season behind them, winners Habich and Judd head for the podium and the bubbly. Having completed the car shortly before the event started, Berger was very pleased to make it to the end, and finishing on the podium proved to be a double bonus and a solid start to his championship campaign. These tight and twisty spectator stages are never easy for the big and heavy Subarus to maneuver through. Let's join the crew for the entire stage and watch how hard Berger has to work to keep it going where he wants it to go. So, Habich and Judd finish at the top of the table again, with good performances coming from all the top 10 finishers. Standouts include Ryan and Carey Hill and Houghton and Doherty, who forced their little class A5 Toyota Taz into 10th overall. Subaru won the Manufacturers Award.
Jan, we said yesterday, if they wanted to be champion, they first got to beat the champion, but you didn't have a good start there.
No, it was a bit of a hiccup start at the beginning of the event, and this morning was a bit tough being first on the road. It's definitely worth a bit of time being further back. So, but anyway, at the end of the day, it worked out well. Once we got the car running well, it was pretty good, and we were comfortable with the pace as well.
You certainly looked quick enough throughout the event, so the car must have been fine at the end.
Yeah, and it was really performing very well at the end, and if we can get it the same for next event, I'll be happy.
A very high attrition rate, though.
I'm a bit surprised, but I think the pace is pretty hectic, and maybe the guys just overextended themselves and overextended their cars. I think was generally the trend.
Well, that's certainly a very good start for another championship, eh?
We'll be working hard at it.
Well done, Jan.
Thank you very much.
What do you want?
So it certainly wasn't your best rally ever, but you must be smiling after all the trouble you had getting your car here.
Yeah, there was a battle from the start. We've had a few problems, and then of course the last gravel stage when one of the valves decided to sort of drop halfway. I thought we're never going to get to the end, so at least we managed to get the car to the end.
Getting here on 3 cylinders and only half the valves is still better than staying out there like last year.
Yeah, you're right. A second's better than nothing.
Second is also a good start for a championship.
For points, you always need them.
Well done, Sergey.
Thank you.
Carlo, you didn't have a good first day, but all sorts of problems, but you certainly finished very strong.
Yeah, Sarel, I wish the car was like on today, yesterday like it was today, because then I think it would be in a different position as well. But we were very happy we finished, and I think it's a good result.
And some very good points for the championship as well.
Yes, definitely. That's all we came down for in the new car, so and we got good points, so we're very happy.
Maybe you're going to do a bit of testing before the next event.
Yeah, there will be time, because we only finished this car a day before the rally.
Well, it's a super result. Many more this year.
Thank you very much.
And now, after talking to all the geriatrics and pensioners, it's so nice to see a young face again. Nick, very well done.
That's a good facelift, that's all. Thank you. No, it's excellent to be here. I'm not supposed to be running up against all the big boys at this time. It's been, I think Leon Burda said to be a little earlier. It took him years to get to 4th overall, but I'm happy to be here. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
But it's got to give you a lot of confidence for the rest of the year.
My only problem is to try and maintain it. I need to keep it going. But
well, that's
keep it running.
That's what makes you going, eh? Challenge.
Yeah, at least get me out of bed in the morning for the next rally.
Super drive.
Thank you very much.
I'm Ian Shrewsbury.